Well, let's take you to Midtown Atlanta right now at a time when most businesses have closed their doors because of this ice storm. There's a Waffle House location still open and serving up your favorite breakfast staples. That is where we find our Kaitlyn Ross. I'm not sure how she managed to pull this off in her assignment, but I like it.
You got to go where the food is, right? The weather is cold, but the grits are hot. The Waffle House on 5th is still open. We talked to the workers inside who say thankfully they were all able to get there safely. They are inside, they are smiling, and they are welcoming customers. If you follow the Waffle House index, you will know that this Waffle House is on green. We have seen some around the state closing, though, because of the icy conditions, and it is icy out here. We have signs that are coated in ice. We've got cars covered in ice. We talked to one poor guy who came out to his car after working the overnight shift only to find the car completely iced over. He sat there for 20 minutes trying to defrost it enough to be able to drive.
It's getting really bad cold, and I wasn't expecting my car getting all icy.
And he said it was tricky just trying to figure out how to get his car de-iced enough to get out. As we're walking around here on the sidewalks, they are definitely starting to get slippery. I walked over one of those grates, those metal grates, and thank goodness I was standing next to photojournalist John because he caught me from going right down. It is slippery out here, so they're asking you not to be on the roads. If you can stay inside, don't even get out on the sidewalks because the sidewalks are starting to get slippery. And then it's also a safety issue if you're walking around as those ice coats the trees. That can make them really, really heavy, and it can be a danger for falling trees, falling branches. So really, we just want to have you stay inside and stay safe because Aisha, my face is frozen. It is cold out here.
Tell Kaitlyn, and so thankfully during your live shot I've only spotted about 1 or 2 cars going behind you there. Now you were at the press conference yesterday with Jima and they talked about, you know, getting those brine trucks out. While you guys have been in Midtown, I know these are inner city roads, but have you spotted any brine trucks at all?
Yeah, that's such a smart question because GDOT says they are working around the clock, but it takes them 14 hours to complete their circuit. So while they have brined these roads, we haven't seen any trucks out here so far this morning. That's because they are making a huge circuit around all of the metro areas impacted. And I mean, they're going almost all the way to the South Carolina border. So they have a lot of road to cover. And while they're working continuously, they did want to warn drivers that even if you see a brine truck sometime in the afternoon, by that next morning, the road could have iced over because it takes them so long to complete those circuits. We're on city roads. These are a little bit more traveled, but certainly in the neighborhoods or if you live in a more rural area, those roads take even longer to get to. Right where we are in Midtown, the roads so far are just wet. They're not iced over yet. You can see some puddles on the ground. You can see the water starting to build up there, but so far the roads here are not icy. The sidewalks, though, are another matter. The sidewalks, particularly the grates, the handrails, any metal benches, all of those are freezing over to the point where we see icicles on them. If you look at the trees, all of the branches are coated in ice, so you can definitely see the conditions there could get bad. But hey, cars about to drive by right now. Cars are driving by smoothly. Everything is going fine. So far, just wet on the roads here in Midtown. So we're hoping so hard it stays that way, but GDOT has asked people to stay off the roads no matter what.
Kaitlyn, from my vantage point, I think that person just ran the light there a little bit. So it looks like the speed was a little bit high as well.
Did we catch a crime in action?
I think we may have. We did not stop and zoom in on the plate, so we hope they get to their destination safely. Talk more about, you're painting a great picture out there for the people because we're telling them not to go outside, right? Talk about what you see versus how it feels, because a lot of people may look outside right now and say, oh, nothing happened, but this is black ice out there, and then you gotta really look close at the surfaces. So paint the picture of what people may see when they wake up versus what you're experiencing.
Yeah, so when you walk outside, you can definitely feel the slickness. You can feel it under your feet. You can see the signs there. We've got the ice on the signs. Just as you try to walk through the sidewalks, it's not continuously slick. There are slick spots. You'll be walking, everything seems fine, and then you'll just hit a little spot of slickness, and that's where it gets really dangerous. So for people who are walking, we've seen a couple of people walk by. We talked to some workers at the hotel we're staying at. They came in overnight, and they said they got in safely. They were able to travel. They were able to walk, but they did it really slowly. We just saw a woman walk by with an umbrella, and she was like very carefully taking step by step because you want to make sure that it's going to be safe. So you can check out the intersection here. This is clear right now. It just is a little bit wet, but you feel that cold in the air. There's rain coming down right now, and as it hits your face, it certainly feels like freezing rain. It's got a little bit of a punch to it as it hits you right in the face. So the precipitation is still coming down, and it's gone from heavy to light to right now it's just a little bit of rain, but certainly we want to make sure that people stay safe, and if you can, stay indoors. It is really, really cold outside, and we want to make sure that people stay safe.
All right, Kaitlyn Ross, thank you. And John as well out there braving the elements.